I think we're living through one of the biggest ethical dilemmas of the digital age, and it seems almost no one has the vocabulary to describe it. It's not about privacy, it's not about misinformation, it's about coercive design patterns. That's what we're going to talk about here for the next couple of minutes. Coercive design patterns, sometimes referred to as dark patterns broadly within the fields of UI and UX. We're getting into the weeds, folks, but when you think about the role UI and UX plays in the digital age, smartphones, web apps, computers, the role of user interface cannot be overstated. Okay. Well, when certain patterns are baked into certain user interfaces, certain coercive patterns, it changes the calculus entirely. Now, before I start to use the word coercion, let's establish a little bit more of an argument here. So we have this thing called UI and UX, right? This is the layer through which people interact with technology. Now, some people might not realize that UI and UX is not entirely neutral, right? There are certain patterns that you can bake into UI and UX that favor, for example, certain advertisers. I'll give you all an example. Let's say we have a search engine. We're designing a user interface for a search engine and we sell ads. Well, one of the first things we could do would be to design the interface such that our top ad partners, that those were the results that came in first, right? That's a very trivial design. When tools no longer exist to serve the user, when tools and systems and software is designed not to serve the user, but to serve the company, to serve the platform, to serve certain commercial interests, that's where UI and UX begins to become coercive, right? And a great way of defining coercion is impelling people to do things they don't want to do, right? How's that for a working definition of coercion? In the modern world, we largely agree that coercion is a bad thing, right? You think about the past 150, 200 years, the Enlightenment, the French Revolution, etc. The world largely agrees that coercion is a terrible thing, right? And there are varying levels of coercion. But I will leave you all with this just because I think this is a really important topic and I want to come back to this in subsequent videos. But I want to just leave you all with the architecture of coercion as it exists in today's UI UX landscape. It's 2025. It's December 15th. You think about all of the AI bloatware that exists today. More and more AI bloatware. So every company in the world is bolting on AI bullshit, a lot of it, onto their products in order to stay relevant. Okay, well, that seems like a good idea. It's not a good idea. It's not neutral because this AI is not being bolted on for your benefit. The AI is being bolted on for the company's benefit under the guise of utility, but they're not providing any utility. Now, when AI bloatware is being embedded into your mobile device, is being embedded onto your systems under the guise of automatic updates that you can't reject, maybe updates that are positioned as extremely important security updates. And some of these updates are important security updates, but every update can't be an important security update. So these AI features are being forced onto users under the guise of utility, being forced through automatic updates that you cannot opt out of. Folks, that sounds a lot like coercion to me, does it not? So just a little food for thought as you think about your smartphone, your Android, your iPhone, whatever operating system you're using, whatever flavor of Windows, Linux, iOS, doesn't matter. I want all of you to think about this is we see more and more AI bloatware and more design patterns that ultimately don't serve us, that don't serve the users, but that serve commercial interests at large. Folks, that's all I've got for now. I really hope you found this video valuable. More to come on this topic. We're just getting started. Folks, if you found this interesting, I could really use your support. I'm trying to grow this channel. Please smash that like button. Think about subscribing to the channel. We're just getting started, and more to come. Peace out.